This one is kind of a downer, but it is what it is. Um, I had my takedown 3.5 years ago, um, and since I had my RNY takedown, life has been significantly better. I had to fly to New York to get it done because I couldn't find a doctor that would do it, but it's been so much better. I'm still not able to work, but what I try to do is help other people who have been essentially been treated like weight loss surgery lepers. It's all your fault or it's in your head. I love the whole fibromyalgia thing. It's a coverall for everything, for fatigue, for depression, for everything. It's fibromyalgia. Or my favorite thing is when weight loss patients have trouble eating, then they say, oh, well, now you have an eating disorder. Because clearly everyone who has had weight loss surgery clearly has had an eating disorder in the past, right? No. Well, some have not. But I've seen people, what they can't eat, and they've had doctors tell them, oh, well, maybe you have an aversion to food. Really? I went from needing surgery to having an aversion to food? Okay, alrighty. So, a lot better. My goal, while I understand there are certain things that are not going to get me better as much as I try and I push and haven't given up, but I also kind of accepted certain things. I try to put myself out there for people who have had the RNY or anything else similar and who are having trouble and don't know where to turn or feel like they're alone, because you're not alone. And there are avenues. They're kind of hidden. They're not really out there. I mean, the first medical report that I saw didn't come out until 2007, which is 2 years after my original surgery. And even that has been kind of not hidden, but certainly not well publicized. I mean, I'm sure if a report came out saying it cures diabetes forever, it would be publicized. They may say that weight loss surgery cures diabetes, but what they don't say is it only cures it for about the first year. Then after that, maybe not, maybe so, you know. Anyway, but I'm better. But if anyone wants someone to talk to, um, trust me, while some of us are certifiable, I know I have my moments, you're not crazy. It's not all in your head. And frankly, it's probably not fibromyalgia either. So I know I got significantly better after my takedown. Significantly. I mean, I can cook and take care of my family, and I can't do a lot, but I can do so much more than I did since my original surgery. Even though before I had my original surgery, I was working 2 full-time jobs and not even blinking. Now I can't work one. So, I mean, but it's better than what it was. I stopped getting worse, which is the huge thing. There's not something else cropping up. It always feels like, oh, now there's something else. And it's never related to the weight loss surgery, but it's always something else, something new. And they treat it, in the way that they know how to treat it, not realizing or being aware that it may be linked to the weight loss surgery. My primary actually thanked me a while back because he said now when he comes across somebody, when he does like his hospital, rounds or what have you, when he has to do hospital stuff, which he has to do like once every couple of months, when he comes across someone like I was, he can actually say, I think I know what's the problem is, and okay, get a TPN, inject yourself with B12. But the fact of the matter is, it very likely, I can't say very likely, but for me personally, I did all that, and the only thing that really helped was a takedown. So I think the proof is in the pudding. So, I mean, that's absolutely what I think. So, I mean, I can read again. I couldn't read before. when I can read and sometimes even remember like what characters were what, or before my surgery, my original surgery, after my original surgery, I couldn't read. I couldn't comprehend. I could tell you what each word meant individually, but if you put them in a paragraph, I couldn't tell you what that paragraph said. And if you asked me 10 minutes later, I couldn't remember what it said. Sometimes I couldn't even remember that I read it. So, man, I still have some memory issues. Not as bad as they used to be. And again, nothing else is cropping up. That's the big thing. Nothing else is cropping up. There's no new this and new that, and my pain has got significantly better. My mood, well, that's up and down. Sometimes for personal reasons, sometimes for chemical reasons. Right now it just seems more personal. It seems more situational than chemical, meaning some kind of imbalance in my brain. But it is what it is. But so if you are struggling, email me, message this, do what have you, and I will try to respond to you as soon as I possibly can. In the meantime, good luck to everybody out there having weight loss surgery. I hope and pray that it works for you. I hope and pray that you never have suffer the kind of things that I suffered with. And if it works for you, awesome. That's wonderful. But, fact of the matter is, at minimum, 10% of us suffer with these things. And if you think about that, if they found out that Prozac, if 10% of Prozac users got tumors, not benign tumors, do you think Prozac would still be on the market? I don't think so. So, I mean, life-altering tumors, whatever, So that says something about the acceptance of their surgery and kind of how crazy it is and how, I don't know. But either way it goes, I wish the best for everyone out there. And if you haven't made the decision, please make a fully informed decision. I can lead you to the medical reports. I can lead you to some groups that are more honest, not quite as bitter, but just more honest with what they've really suffered with and what is possible. So that way, if you go into it, you know that you have the possibility of losing significant cognitive function. For instance, if you have the possibility of needing pain medication the rest of your life. So you have to weigh, is it worth it from what you have now? And if it is, go for it. But like I said, if 10% of Prozac users came out with tumors that, even if they're benign brain tumors, let's say, or something, elbow tumor, something that affected your mobility, I don't think Prozac would be on the market. I think that'd be something else. So anyway, peace. Bye.